and you can't stop me, 'cause don't stop. Hey ladies, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. Nope. Hey fellas, oh, when you're hot, yeah. When you're not, you're not. I see through your act and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Tag! Ready? Shot! Ready? Ready? Get it!
Zombie nation.
Let's go now!
Zombie nation.
Down! Go! Let's go! Ready? Let's go! Come on! Ready?
Zombie nation. Zombie.
Here we go! Ready?
Zombie nation.
Ready? Here we go! Tag! Tag! Go! Ready?
B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto Vanessa, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-timer, I'm an all-timer. You a viral artist, I will offline you. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar sire. Team full of stars and it all fire. I don't spill words, I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yes.
Get it! Let's go now! Ready? Let's go!
7070 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, just mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free out, make it harder. 2 a.m., we ended up at Live. 3 a.m., we like hope. 4 a.m. and I know which girls I'm taking home.
Coverage of the NFL has brought us to Space City and NRG Stadium, right next to where the old Astrodome sits, here in Houston, Texas. Today, our draw features two from the AFC, between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Houston Texans. Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And away we go from NRG Stadium. His return starts at the 5. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's most tooled-up quarterbacks, Brock. He's trying to reach a new ceiling here in year 3. Anthony Richardson.
I think we could give them a pass from last week because they still found a way to win, and that's the ultimate job of a quarterback. But those interceptions, that's not what we're used to seeing out of him week to week. The 2 touchdowns, though, well, that's the bar he wants to hit each and every time out, and when he gets there, usually good things follow.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty, and he has enough room to gain about 4. We get his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to Jeanty. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big.
His first throw is an interception. Kamari Lassiter with the pick. And the Texans get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3-and-out, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
Oh, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, and especially the quarterback. And you also now give life to this defense and their offensive runs on the field.
Completed over the middle. And he's going to be contained after a modest gain to the 31. Is Darian Porter in on the stop? This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
The 31-yard line.
They go play action with Stroud. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Has him on the quick hitter, and they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
And the Texans first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Shotgun now, first round. Left side into the hands of Dell. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
To number 3.
Third down, they need 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know, Kate, you'll get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame, but that's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, a little early momentum with that field goal.
That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. On first down, Jeanty. The flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense.
Holding offense.
Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Pistol now for Jones. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right, they love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a first and goal.
That's another Las Vegas.
Jeanty. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1.
Ready, right?
Well-designed run. Here's Richardson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders pull ahead 6-3 in the first. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders take a 4-point lead. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. He's going to field this at the 2. Things going well so far. Makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Now we'll see the Houston offense for their second drive of the contest. And they've got a bit of momentum from the field goal on the last series, hoping to grow that into something greater with a touchdown here.
Yeah, I think one thing you find is you do not want to settle for a field goal again. Points are great, but touchdowns, that's what's win games in the NFL.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
All right.
On the ground again with Mixon. Second down run good for 4, and that brings up 3rd down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And the defense blitz comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up fourth down.
It's fourth down.
The Texans set to punt. Tommy Townsend will kick it away. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
A loss of 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Throwing now, Richardson. It's a screen play to Jeanty. Room for him past the 30. And he's all the way into enemy territory, officially at the 49. Give him 32 on that play. And that's a Vegas 1st down. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And he drives that puck backward on a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Throwing this one back of the end zone. And his heave isn't going to be answered. That's incomplete as an exciting look ends our 1st quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Raiders. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Richardson on 3rd. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're up against it here on 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Going for it on 4th, Richardson. It's complete. This is Bowers. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
He was covered by Henry To'oTo'o.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Wilson on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. They'll come up on 1st and 10.
That's another Raiders 1st down.
Richardson will do it himself. Breaks through and breaks away. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Might be trying to power this across, Brock. They've got 3 tight ends out there. It's 1st and goal. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice. Field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
Richardson on the sneak. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown! The Raiders now lead by 10. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders drive their lead to 11. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. On the return, it's Jalen Noel. He dodged the tackle. And he stopped on the run back of the 27. Houston's offense back out now, ready to go. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage. On and quick, and they bring it down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Stroud. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. Has good room at the 35. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45.
It's a gain of
1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Texans first down.
To the air, Stroud. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to author a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
Only a couple that time, and it leaves him well behind the sticks for a 3rd and 15.
Brings up 3rd down.
Here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So it'll be Tommy Townsend once again to punt this away. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And among all the team's pass catchers, partner, he has been one of the brightest spots at this opening half. I mean, I think we agree he's outshined several of their receivers and tight ends that we're used to seeing be the guys to get those targets. Raiders just about ready for this one. It's 1st and 10. Pitch play to Jeanty. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. Richardson trying to get everybody to the line.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
This is Jeanty on 2nd. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
It's a gain of a yard.
Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Richardson now on 1st and 10. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. All right, still 10 to go here after they almost had an interception on 1st down. Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Thrown all the way to the end zone here. And that's a touchdown catch, at least for the moment. Oh, Brock, the guys are already walking backwards. You know what that means. I think this one's going to be on the offense.
Holding offense.
You don't get too many plays of that size in a game, and that flag takes away one of them. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Running it after the penalty. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
7th play of the drive now as they need a yard here on 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
That's another Las Vegas first
In
down.
the red zone on 1st. Drop pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of
And that's going to take us, Brock, to our 2-minute warning of this first half. More from NRG Stadium in just a moment. Need to shake off that sack and quick. Here comes 2nd and 13.
Let's go.
Richardson back to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Forced out to his right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. That one right down the middle. And the Raiders push their lead to 18. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Noel to return this. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And they steal it back on the return. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, ball's going to come to you. Ball's going to come to you every single pitch. Ball's going to come to you. And these kickoff cover guys, they got to think in their mind every time is my chance to make a play, and they just did.
Caught. Trey Tucker makes the play. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Now Richardson to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
Mustang 19.
Richardson to throw again. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. So this one will not get it done. They're going to turn this over on downs. The Texans going on offense now just before halftime. And losing by 3 scores, they'll have a final chance to take at least 3 off that deficit. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Shotgun now for Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Nickel set here from the Raiders. 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. This connects with Higgins. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Houston calls it 2nd timeout.
And the Texans first down.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
35-yard line.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. And down he goes. Raiders got him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's it, 2nd. Raiders with an extra DB out there. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Tommy Townsend on to punt. And he's only a handful of yards from his own goal line. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And his return's going to leave him enough time for 2, maybe even 3 plays before the half. The Raiders and Anthony Richardson headed back onto the field. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Trying for the deep ball. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Ready.
He'll throw it. He's going to try another deep one here. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. And with no halftime report this week, it seems, we're going to get right back to the field for the start of quarter number 3. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Returnable from the 2. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So as we get set to begin the third quarter, it's the Texans offense who's going to be out there first. In that first half, they just couldn't keep up the pace, but they're going to be the ones setting the pace here to begin this third quarter. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Brings up second and
from the gun, Stroud. Finds him over the middle. And that will not be enough for a first down. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
That's a gain of 8.
Here we go.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that 3rd down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. First play is going to be a give to Genty. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back.
Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. Running from the pistol here with Genty. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Play action with Richardson. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Richardson. No luck on the connection, it's incomplete.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
It's caught by Wilson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Straight ahead with Genty. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
What a great sign to start the second half for this offense, because with a lead, well, the ground game becomes your best friend, the centerpiece for this offense, trying to chew up that clock.
This is ahead for about 5. The tackle there by Danielle Hunter. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will. And you...
A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Texans will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, Brock, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception right there.
We know that no lead in this league is safe ever, ever, ever. A one-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. They all seemingly come down to the final possession anyway. And with a whole half of football left, you just can't give away too many possessions like that.
Throwing is Stroud. Short pass brought in. And this is going to be a 4-yard gain. They're out to the 24. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Brings up 3rd and 5.
18. What's that?
Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion, man.
To the air, Stroud. He's got it, complete to Collins. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
And the Texans
First down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, Stroud. Completes, dialing up Collins again. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. That's a rookie out of Iowa State, Darian Porter, on that tackle.
2nd and 8.
Again, Stroud. Connects on the crosser. And this is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. Down inside the 40 now with a 1st down following that last play.
1st down.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Saw the lane, hit it quick, call that a gain of 7. Nicely done.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 2.
Now it's Stroud. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Oh, right.
To the air on 3rd and long. And once complete, it's Brian outright. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Kaimi Fairbairn out there now to try a field goal for the Texans on this 4th down. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Raiders and running back Ashton Jeanty headed back out there. And even though he's only a rookie, he's played like a seasoned veteran this year. Right now, he's the guy who, if the season ended this instant, will be going home with that Offensive Rookie of the Year award. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10.
Cup 19. Let's go. Ready?
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
7 yards on the carry. Now they've got 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Another give here to Jeanty. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
That's good for a Las Vegas 1st down.
Come on. Hey.
A gain of 18.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Raiders up by multiple touchdowns, and they've got the football. First and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go. Set.
It's a design boot. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Check. Check. Let go.
They give up the guts. It's Jeanty. And that tackle came at the last moment to save the first, didn't it? That sets up 3rd and short from the 37. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire. Getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
On 3rd down, Jeanty. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Richardson trying to get everybody to the line.
And the Raider first down.
Zone read, they'll give it to Jeanty. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
He's going to be stopped well shy of that first down marker. Call it a yard. That means fourth down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this. Now Richardson on fourth down. Going left side, Bowers has it. And I don't think he got to the marker. Looked a little short, and yep, indeed, he's marked short. This is turnover on downs. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. 2nd down now. They need 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 26-yard line.
Back to throw. Stroud. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third. Down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And this one works beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Offense is set. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Stroud now. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Stroud completes it quick. And this one does not go far. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3.
All right.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That's back-to-back for Dell. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 7th play of the drive, offense facing 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up
Here's Stroud again.
3.
Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete. Nico Collins, the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
All right.
118. Right.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Giving this to Jeanty. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And the Raiders are going to have a first down. And off to Jeanty. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll run it with Jeanty. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down. We've set it down from the 37. From the gun, it's a get to Bigsby. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. This is Jeanty. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. And now we'll get a pause here. Trainers headed out to take a look at an injured player. Let's hope it isn't anything that's going to keep him from finishing this season strong. 1st and 10. He keeps it on the option. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. 1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Las Vegas.
Look at 19. Ready.
Here's Genty. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Now we get a pause, Brock, as the defense uses its final timeout, so the clock only going to stop again at our 2-minute warning. He gets it again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders have likely locked up the win right there. Carlson now to add one more. The point after splits the uprights. And the Raiders grow the lead now to 22 points.
Texans 6.
The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. Noel to return this. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. Now we get a look at this Texans offense. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. First down, Stroud. Rolling left, buying some time. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be first down, Houston. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning.
Swap. Love a swap.
They bring Collins in motion right. Stroud to throw on first down. And down he goes. Raiders got him. A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17.
Already.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Already. 17.
Third and long for him here. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. And the man is there to knock it away. Great defense to not only deny that touchdown, but force this turnover on downs.
Let's go now.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
It's a design run for Richardson. So it's a road win for the Raiders in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row. So for my partner Brock Huard and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Raiders winners, as we'll see you next time from Houston.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Mic in my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop.
The finish line is in sight. Hi everyone, Scott Hansen here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16. Lots to get to. We'll begin in Glendale, Arizona. The Cardinals at home to take on the Atlanta Falcons. And it's the dangerous speedster, Jameson Williams. He was unstoppable in this game. 5 touchdown catches for him in this one. That equals the NFL record. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston? Looking in on the Texans, they're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And it's Anthony Richardson. A touchdown pass here from 7 yards out. The Raiders run their winning streak to 5 straight as they get another W. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle, the Seahawks hosting the LA Rams. And this is Kenneth Walker. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want. 1600 block. I just wanna rock. I just wanna. I just wanna rock. Body out of ya. Shorty got that body out of ya. No time, set up. You gon' kill my vibe. Stand on my money, don't know my size. Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 5.